I have absolutely had it with fake people. I can't deal with them anymore. You know these type of people, the ones who smile to your face and then bitch about you, tear you down behind your back. Show up and talk to you only when they want something and then ghost and vanish when you need help. They flip-flop and change their opinions like the wind, and they're inconsistent. And in this video, I'll break down exactly why I've cut fake people out of my life and how you can do the same without any shame or guilt. Also, if you're really fed up with this fake energy and these fake people and you want to detach and walk away, let me help you. Book a free discovery call with me. The link's in the description down below. It's interesting because I like to assume I'm not a fake person. I like to be as real as I can and genuine as I can, not just on YouTube, but in all areas of my life. What I'm trying to say is I'm the same person everywhere. As you see me now, you'll see me if we were friends in real life, in my own home, in my relationship, etc. I carry the same opinions, the same beliefs. I talk pretty much the same, maybe a bit more relaxed, a bit more silly and goofy. But this is me. And this is how I am. But I had to learn the hard way that not everyone is genuine. Not everyone knows who they are. Not everyone owns who they are. And they have their own agenda. So are fake people toxic? To a degree. Are they manipulative? Absolutely. Are they draining? Sure. Are they difficult? Yes. Are they worth your time? For sure. If you are as fake as them. But if you're a self-respecting person who's growing and wants peace in their life, wants to have success, wants to expand their horizons and, prove doubters wrong, you need to cut fake people out ASAP. Fake people were around you when you were younger, when you were getting to know yourself, when you were growing mentally and emotionally, even physically, and they might have served a purpose. But like any human being, you reach a point of no more tolerance for BS or nonsense or just people in general. And when you get to that stage, that's when it's time to cut them out. The funny thing is, you know they've been fake all along. You've just not tapped into that subconscious inside of you that's been warning you. You've ignored the red flags. But one thing is for damn sure, those nights you've cried or felt like you've been shot in the chest and the heart and been abandoned by these people is some of the worst pain ever. Because when you need them most, when you expect them to step up, when you've trusted them, that's when the mask slips. That's when they ghost, humiliate, scam, belittle, steal, lie, cheat, etc. Since cutting fake people out of my life has been considerably better because I'm no nonsense, no BS. And even through coaching and this channel, there's a lot of fake people who reach out to me and even work with me. And I say, look, this is how it's going to be. This is what we're going to do. And they can't handle it. They'd rather live in a facade, a fantasy world. And that's not me. I like to live in reality and create peace and happiness through reality. And if I can do it, anyone else can as well. Fake people are performers. They're not partners. They're not friends. They're not family. They act like they care, but it's all for show. So, in a relationship, they might show up to a date to make an effort and look nice or whatever, but that's for show. It's not for you. That's for Instagram and social media. That's for the public. That's for attention. They might invite you round for a meal or whatever, or, host something, but it's not for you. It's for show. It's to say, look what I'm doing. They might make Christmas dinner, go above and beyond with the food and everything. But again, it's not because they love you. It's not because they care. It's for show. And the minute you stop being useful to them, they disappear, they cause arguments, they disrespect, and they hurt you. That's where there's a confusion here. In one breath, you're like, this doesn't make any sense. And in another breath, you're like, oh, it's all a show. Why do we watch movies and TV shows and fall in love with certain characters? Because it's a performance, and these characters are not real. It's not real life. But an actor, a performer, can make out that they're genuinely crying, that they love you, they care, and so on. And it comes naturally to these people. It's a natural skill, talent. And they learn it early on with their parents, teachers, etc., who they manipulate at school, and friends, and then they carry that on into adulthood. You must stop mistaking performance for loyalty. Always watch actions, not words, instead. The performer says, I'll always be there for you. I'll always help you. Just call me and I'll be there for you. I'll always love you. I've got your back. We must meet up. We must book this, must do that. But where's the actions? Where's the initiative? Where's the actual proof in the pudding? Nowhere to be found. These fake people mirror you to manipulate you. So fake people study you, then mimic your values to win your trust. So a great example of this is going on a date with a narcissist. So they're very quick with this, and it's very instantaneous. So let's say you're on a date with a narcissist and you like Game of Thrones, you're a big foodie, and I don't know, something specific, like you like swimming 3 times a week. That fake person will hear those things and might not agree to all of them and say, oh, I love Game of Thrones. Oh, I love swimming. And you'll ask, like, oh, what's your favourite season? What's your favourite storyline? Oh, I love it all. When they've never watched an episode. Oh, I love swimming because they went on vacation and swam in a pool once. It's all surface level. All of it. There's no depth, no integrity, no personality, no value, no intention that's good. All surface level. And by mimicking you this way, it tugs at your heartstrings. It tugs at your emotions. Wow, we have so much in common. Wow, we share the same values. Wow, we're practically the same person. Hence why when you date a narcissist, it's a honeymoon stage because it's all so wonderful, but they're studying you and going in for the kill. So ask deeper questions. Real people, like I said, can handle honesty, and fake ones run away and crumble. I've seen it with coaching. I've seen it with people in my personal life. I'll ask them, like, where do you see yourself in 5 years' time? Poof, they disappear. Listen, we need to talk. I don't think it's healthy for you to be addicted to drugs. Poof, disappear. Listen, we need to meet up and we need to talk. I want to reconnect and see if there's still a friendship. Oh, disappear. That's the truth. They can't handle your growth. A fake person will never handle your growth because growth means development, maturity, inspiration, success, and leaving them behind. When you evolve, and everybody does, they choose to, and they can, fake people either envy it or mock it, or both. They want the old you, the one they could control. A great example of this was the man I was at 21 to the man I am now at 38. At 21, very easy to control. A people pleaser, naive, manipulative, thought everyone was better than me, thought men were much better looking, thought women were out of my league, thought I'd never be successful, and so on. And then I went through life, succeeded, proved myself wrong, proved my haters wrong, developed, evolved, and now I'm at a stage where I want to win, where I want to sit at that table where I never thought I was good enough for, and they can't handle it, those people. So I go and sit at a different table, create my own table, my own life. I've shared good news with so-called friends in the last few months who can't even congratulate me. This is the truth here. So let them go. Screw them. If someone can't clap when you win, but always wants you to applaud them for their idiocy and their basic, life, they were never there for you in the first place. Because it's all about them. It's the look at me generation and society we live in. Like I've said about toxic people, keeping them around costs you more than you think. It's not keeping the peace. It's not being the bigger person. That's stupid. It's not giving them the benefit of the doubt or turning the other cheek. It drains your energy and self-worth. I believe fakeness is like a spiritual poison that seeps into your veins and kills your soul and spirit. There's more to you. There's depth to you. There's intelligence. There's wisdom. There's success. There's so much more than meets the eye to you. And yet, you want to dumb yourself down to a shallow, superficial, insecure moron who nothing will ever be good enough for them. You can't trust them, will let you down. You'll never grow with them. And most importantly, you'll never succeed with them. That's what it costs you. Your energy will be depleted because you're trying to pander to the ego of an imbecile. Your self-worth is in the toilet because your needs will never be met and you'll never be good enough for the wrong person. You're better off, no matter how small it is, limited, or where it comes from, where you find it, you're better off building a circle that prides itself in honesty and the truth. The truth hurts for a lot of people, but they're the real ones. And they're not in fantasy land. Those who are loyal. And if they can't be there for you, they give you a reason. Sorry, I'm tied up, but I will be there for you when I make the time. And they're rare. And they most likely have been on the same life trajectory as you in their own way. One real person, a friend, family member, a partner, just one, trumps 1,000 fake people, followers, etc. That's the difference. You were never meant to dim your light of life to fit in with the phonies, the fakes, the idiots, the superficial, the shallow, the insecure. You're actually meant to walk with truth, strength, and people who match your integrity. And even if you can't find them yet, or never tasted that, when you will and do, by cutting these idiots out, everything changes. Your life will dramatically improve. So if you're ready to start cutting out fake people for good and building a life of integrity, let me help you. Book a free discovery call with me, just down below in the description. And that's for the real ones, because sadly there's a lot of fake people maybe watching this video. But regardless, remember, you were never put on this earth to dim and shrink yourself to fit in with anyone fake.